Roll call to a 9 here. And I got my gun out of layaway. I've been stocking this gun for a couple weeks. It's been at my local gun shop. It was on a phenomenal sale, and I was hoping to get the funds together. I did, so here it is. Let's take a peek at it. This is the Rugar LCP2. It's chambered in 380. This is the manual. It's probably got some swag stickers in there. I'll take a look at that later. Your lock and key, cardboard box, a flat base plate for your magazine for deeper concealment, and Ruger pitched in and threw in a pocket holster for it. So kudos to Ruger. So here it is. This is the LCP2. So this is the better version, I guess, than the LCP1. I've been researching this gun for quite some time now. I've looked at a lot of gun channels, and they've all said that this is pretty much the cream of the crop for Ruger's pocket pistols. There is the custom job with a different trigger on it, but basically everybody said that this is way better, at least than the original version. Some of those features is because it's got a better trigger, it's got a wider grip, and the slide locks back on the last round of the magazine. It only came with one magazine with the pinky extension and the base plate that you can change out. I could probably find these online, so it's no big deal. You might say roll call, but don't you have a pocket carry gun already? Yes, it's the Taurus TCP PT738. But the thing is, this Ruger offers a lot more than the Taurus does, and we'll get into that. Unlike the TCP, with this Taurus, I can get a way better grip on the gun. Also, the Taurus trigger sucks. This one is way better than that, and it just feels a lot better in my hand than the Taurus TCP. We'll take a look at it, and you can just tell in grip comparison that the Taurus grip is just really slim, and this has a little bit more meat to it. The gripping on the Taurus, it needs some help, so a little bit of Talon, or if you can find maybe a whole grip for it, it might work a little bit better. But with the Ruger, it just sits better in my hand, and I can just feel that I can control it a lot better than the little Taurus. This, when it first came out, it was going for about $280, a little over $300. I've seen some videos where people have bought these guns for like $350. I got this gun for $200. So Ruger firearms in my area, they're a little bit pricey. They're right up there with Glocks for some reason. This is the first Ruger that I've owned. I don't own any other Ruger. The majority of my guns are either Taurus, Walther, and then I have some surplus. But I figured give this thing a shot. It was only $200, $209 with tax. So that's a pretty good deal for this Ruger. Let's check out the trigger on it, because I guess that's the rave. It is hammer fired, so if you can see back in there, it's got the little hammer in there. So here we go. Just a little bit of take up right there, and then boom, hits the wall. But it's got a clean break on that trigger. Reset is right there. Boom. And right there. So I'll show you why I like this trigger way better than my Taurus. So with my Taurus, just the trigger alone is pretty bad on the gun. This is empty, nothing in there. So it's got a ton of take up. I mean, it's got a lot. Watch. So you got to pull it all the way back, and then it breaks. Now the reset on this gun is funky. So you start letting it out, and it'll click there. That is not the reset. That's the reset. So it's got a double click to it. That's another reason why I think the Ruger will be way better. The reset on this Taurus is just not that good. Let's put it that way. So I'm I'm pretty impressed with it, especially for just 200 bucks. Usually Rugers aren't really budget. The Security 9 that just came out, that's chambered in 9, uh, that's supposed to be Ruger's little stab at Glock and whatnot. So having this one under 300, way under $300, is quite a steal. So we'll try this gun out. Unfortunately, 380 ammunition for some reason went back up to about $18, almost $20 for hollow points. I did find some FMJ on sale for about $14.99. This is a little bit of S&B. So we'll be shooting those, and then I'll put some hollow points through there. Like I said, hollow points for 380 for some reason is through the roof again. So I'm hoping to take this out to the range, give it a go, see how it functions, and see if I can work kinks out, if there's any to work out. But all in all, I think I did a good job. I'm very surprised that I got this gun for 200 bucks, way under 300. So we'll give this one a shot, and this might actually replace my Taurus TCP as long as it doesn't have any malfunctions. So that's what I got out of layaway. I'm happy I got it, happy I could afford it, and I can't wait to take it out to the range and give it a go. With that being said, I'd like to thank my old and my new subscribers and just the people that zip through my channel. I greatly appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe. Fortunately, YouTube's on the warpath, so if they ever find me, just remember I'm on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. You can find me there at Roll Call 219. And like always, guys, I'll catch you on the next one.